So, thank you. So far, so good. People's random decisions can be predicted. But I knew that because people can be influenced. The question is, could a machine be influenced? Now, I thought that was a non-starter and impossible because obviously machines can't think, they don't have minds. However, I then read about an amazing experiment that took place in the 1980s by the Pear Group. The experiment was to see if willpower could affect randomness. It involved a bagatelle board like this, and balls were dropped in from the top, and the idea is they would randomly drop down and could end up anywhere along the bottom. However, the scientists had a load of people will the balls to end up on one particular side to try to psychically influence the direction of the balls as they dropped. And a curious result emerged. More balls did indeed end up on the side that the people were willing them to fall on. Willpower did seem to make a small but significant difference. But I wanted to try the idea for myself. Could a group of people influence, for example, the toss of a coin? Have a look at this. Can a group of people influence the toss of a coin? I got a group together and chose a volunteer. He would be trying to throw his chosen combination of 3 heads or tails. If you were to toss a normal coin 3 times in a row, there are 8 different possible combinations of heads and tails that you can get up. So these are the 8 possible combinations. You're going to choose one of these for yourself, and I'll also choose a combination for me. I'll let you choose first, so which one do you want?
Triple H.
Triple H, you're going to give this one here. All right, so Martin is going to go for heads, heads, heads. Well, my lucky one is tails, heads, heads, so I'll go for that one. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to be tossing a coin. If your combination comes up first of heads, 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 that is a point to you. If my combination comes up of tails, heads, heads, then that's a point to me, all right? So I can't cheat. Another volunteer is chosen to flip for my team, the Reds. The rest of the group would make up the red team. This is to help you support your red team. The Reds get dressed up and will be cheering in support for their red team. Martin, however, is all on his own. Excellent. So, red team, you know what you're doing. It is up to you to make this happen, to use your energy and your willpower to make Angela win, for her combination to come up more than Martin's. They can switch coin at any time from the hundreds in the box to keep it fair. So Martin's chosen heads, 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 and Angela is trying to flip tails, heads, heads. This is important. Martin and Angela's combinations are exactly as likely to come up as each other. There should be no difference. They'll take turns tossing the coin until one of their chosen combinations comes up, and then that person gets a point. The first person to 10 wins. That is 1 point to our team. Well done, 1 point to the red team. As they're doing this, I want you guys really focusing on the coin. Will it, in your mind, what seems to help is just saying that combination again. Tails, heads, heads, just in your mind, again and again. With the red team willing her to win, Angela soon scores again. Heads, that's the second one. And again. Heads, we have another point. We have another point to Angela. With the red team behind her, there's no stopping Angela.
Heads.
Hey! 5+5-0. Martin. Oh, man. It seems that the combined win power of the red team does have an influence on the toss of the coin. Yes! Heads. Martin manages to get 1 winning combination. Heads, he's won a point! Martin, you won a point! Boo! But with her team behind her, Angela steams ahead to 10 points. It's a heads! We have won! Well done, red team! Oh, Martin!
You know, I don't know. It was all against me. I was just on my own.
Me personally, I do believe in psychic ability. So the fact that I had a team behind me willing me to win enabled me to actually do so.
Thank you. So that seemed like real evidence for the bagatelle experiment, yes? Well, not quite. It does seem like the bagatelle experiment probably doesn't hold up. And as for the coin, it's not psychic. It's a kind of deep maths. And the kind of deep maths that's going to help me with the lottery prediction. I'm going to explain how the coin trick works to you, so that you can go out, place a bet yourself, and win every time. Here's what you do. Ask the other person to make their choice first. This isn't courtesy, it is vital. And from what he says, you work out what you'll say. Now you do this by taking the middle one of his 3, reversing it, and putting it at the start. So if he says heads, 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 you would take the middle head, reverse it to a tails, put it at the beginning. You'll have tails, then heads, heads, and then you ignore the last one. You then play just as we have, and you'll see you win more times than the other person does. And for further information, you can go to the Channel 4 website on this. Neither Dr. Carr nor I have any idea where Lauren is, and now that she's arrived, Dr. Carr will attempt to see through her eyes and discover her location. To do this, he begins a process of filling out over 100 pages of information with drawings and words that he believes he's receiving from Lauren.